Okay, looks like I'm showing some signs of life. Am I good on both YouTube and Twitch? Showing signs of life on YouTube, showing signs of life on Twitch. Also making sure that's a vertical in YouTube. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So we are G to G, which means we could go ahead and start by saying hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 24 of Go Battle League. And admittedly, this will be the final set of battles for Season 24, or I guess the tale of transformations in Go Battle League, as the next time we'll be battling it out will probably be at the start of next season, which I think is something paths, precious paths, I think, something like that. Anyway. But yeah, we'll be closing everything out in the Catch Cup. So we'll be creating some Great League level teams that are consisting of Pokemon that are caught throughout this season. Admittedly, I have been trying to test out some teams prior to the stream with little to no luck, admittedly. So kind of threw together some adjustments at the last minute. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be the formula we need to be able to pull some wins today, but ultimately we'll have to wait and see how that will play out. But before we get into those battles, to kind of recap where we're currently at in the season, we're currently at veteran ranking. I'm very happy we're able to make it this season at the very least. Not looking like we'll be able to make it to expert though, as we're currently sitting at an ELO of 2312, which, you know, it is what it is. But we got here with a total of 357 wins under our belt, of a grand total of 645 battles. Current longest win streak is 23, and our Stardust gains are just a little over 818,000 Stardust. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, so with all that said, we'll go ahead and jump right on into the battles, jump into the Catch Cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches. We're kicking things off with a Dunsparce up at the front, who's rocking Rollout, Rock Slide, and a Drill Run. Hanging out in the middle, we have a Shadow Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and a Dragon Pulse. And closing everything out, we have Gastrodon, who's rocking Mud Slap, Body Slam, and Water Pulse. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump into the battles and see how we do for match number 1 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Dank Mimor. Alright, Dank Mimor, what do you got? First mon filing is the Big Man Blastoise. Big Man Blast. Okay. Anyway, it's gotta be Big Man Blastoise to kick everything off. Ooh, I think we did CMP tie there, and it's good to know that the Dunsparce does beat Blastoise in the CMP. Chuck some rocks their way. Yeah, decent amount of neutral damage. We'll try and see if we can take out this. I'm assuming it's going to be Hydro Cannon. Not sure how well we'll handle. Okay, gets us to about half health. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and slide some more rocks their way. We'll get them to the red. We'll go ahead and check a shield here. I'm not sure if we can roll them out. Like, okay, well, that changes things. Yeah, so I'll have to automatically to their what do you call it? The Claydol. Admittedly, it took a long time for me to swap out to my Gastrodon, but Gastrodon is finally on the field. So we'll see how this plays out. Claydol coming in with the Shadow Ball. Ooh, that's getting a buff next season. So curious to see if that'll be more under Claydol's is it heavier use moves moving forward? We'll see. Anywho, let's go ahead and tank out this next attack. I'm assuming it's going to be Drill Peck, yep, which clears out our Gastrodon. RIP, but you have done well. And with that, we're going to swap in for our Altaria. Can Can I catch? Nope. I caught nothing. I was really hoping I'd be able to catch something on that, but I caught absolutely nothing on that. With that, we'll go ahead and try and tank out the one. I'm assuming it's going to be a drill peck our way. Gets us deep into the yellow. We'll go ahead and fire off a sky attack their way. And then we are able to throw out shield number 1. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough in us to be able to Dragon Breath down the rest of this Furo before they get to their next, I think, 2 drill pecks. But here's hoping we have a little bit more power in us than I think. I end up they're able to get to the next charge move. So unfortunately, that is going to be loss number 1 in this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate way to start things out, but we're, you know, the night's still young and the set is still young, so, you know, we have 4 matches left in the set, so let's see if we can bounce back as we now jump into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against Rohan. All right, Rohan, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Florges. Okay. Yeah, I think they do still outpace me in charge moves, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, judging how fast that was, I'm assuming this is going to be Chilling Water or Trailblaze. Okay, so it'll be Chilling Water. Does lower my attack, which is rather a bummer, but it's okay. We'll go ahead and fire off a Rock Slide their way. Magic clear out shield number 1, we'll take it. They're coming in with another Chilling Water. Gets me into the red. I'll fire off a Rock Slide their way. Doesn't really do too much damage because I'm double debuffed at this point. So I'll go ahead and swap in for my Gastrodon. I will go ahead and shield out here just in case they're rocking Trailblaze. Okay, it's gotta be Chilling Water, so I didn't really need to worry there. Okay, managed to mount a little bit of extra energy on my Gastrodon, so I feel comfortable firing off the Body Slam their way. And we're actually able to clear out their second shield, so I'll take that. Again, just in case they're rocking Trailblaze, I really don't want to try and tank that. And it is indeed the Trailblaze, so unfortunately we do lose the rest of our attack there, which is kind of a bummer. Or, we do lose our last shield. What am I talking about? We lose our last shield there, which is kind of a bummer. But otherwise, we can now fire off a Water Pulse towards the Furo. And we'll go ahead and roll some rocks their way before my... Oops. I meant to bring in Altaria on that one, but I accidentally brought in Gastrodon on this one, so that's my B. But at the very least, we do clear out the rest of Furo's charge moves here. So, you know, if there's any consolation, we lost the Gastrodon, but they lost all their energy. So hopefully we'll be able to. Yep, we can Dragon Breath the rest of the Furo right on out of here. And with that, last one deal is going to be their Clodsire. Okay. Main thing to worry about here is, of course, Stone Edge. I don't think... Oh, I do not have enough damage output for Clodsire. Oh, boy. I don't know if Stone Edge is a one-shot kill for Shadow. I don't think it is. It's not. Okay. If they swapped it for Florges, I'll give them credit on the swap, but otherwise I think we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of Clodsire. And can we finish off Florges? No, the Fairy Wind, I think? The Fairy Wind damage was a little bit too much for us, so unfortunately that's going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, I'm going to try to stick it out with this team. We'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with this team. I'm going to try and see if we can bounce back. Yeah, we'll see if we can recover. Apology if I don't know why I sound like extra down today. I don't know what's going on with. I don't know. I think catch cup, like previous losses in this cup, has been demoralizing me, and it's looking like I'm not going to be able to recover, but who knows? We still have 3 matches left in this set, so we'll see if we can bounce back here as we go against Archibald 790 for match number 3. All right, Archibald, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Skeledirge, so we actually have a pretty good shot here. Oh, real late on registering the rock slide there, but it's okay. We can now swap in for our Altaria. Go ahead and tank this out. I'm assuming it's going to be a body slam spam. Yep, but we handle pretty well, so we're okay there. Go ahead and fire off a sky attack their way. Okay, get them into the red. I think we can knock them out before one body slam. Yes, we can. So clear the Gastrodon. And now next one we're dealing with is going to be their Credily. And clear out shield number 1. We'll take it. I'll go ahead and shield here. Let's try to keep our Altaria alive for at least a little bit longer. Let's get as much damage as we can on the Cradily. Okay, coming in with a Sky Attack. We do good neutral damage to the Cradily, or do we take out shield number 2? We'll take it. Okay, we'll go ahead and say goodbye to my Altaria there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. I'm gonna swap right on in for my Gastrodon. I'll go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going all in on Grass Knot. They are indeed going for Grass Knot. I'll go ahead and fire off a Water Pulse their way. That last one to deal with is going to be the Skeledirge. I think we should be okay to handle. Oof. Definitely took a pretty nasty hit from that Shadow Ball, but we do manage to tank it, and we are able to get to the Water Pulse. Go ahead and fire that their way, clear out the Skeledirge, and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's all around. Okay, but with that, right now, we're still in the negative. We're 1 win and 2 losses. But let's see if we can tie it all up here as we look for match number 4. We shall see. We shall see who shall be our opponent. Who will we take on tonight? Alright, and match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Ivan Lopez, 04. Alright, or Ivan Lopez, 04. Alright, starting things out with a Mighty Anna. Mighty Anna actually getting some pretty good like general traction, if I recall correctly. Gaining some popularity out here. I like it. You know, Mighty Anna is a solid Pokemon. I like Mighty Anna. And it is working really well with the Sucker Punch. How good is its charge move? It's going to be Poison Fang. It's lowered my defense. It's rather unfortunate. But we keep on keeping on. Go ahead and fire off another... Slide some more rocks their way. Clear out shield number 1. We'll take it, we'll take it. Okay, and with that, I'll go ahead and swap in from the gas shield on. I don't recall the charge was Mighty Enna, no, so I'm going to go ahead and shield just in case they're going in for something heavy. It is going to be Poison Fang, so we didn't have to worry too much there. And we are able to Mud Slap the rest of the Mighty Enna. Okay, now it's going to be a Bullet Seeding Krayley. Okay. I will admit that does complicate things a little bit. I'll go ahead and let this one go. Probably gonna be Grass Knot. Yep. Clear out the rest of my Gastrodon. RIP, but he's done well. And that will go ahead and come in with our Altaria. I'll go ahead and shield out here. The only bummer thing about the way I've played this one is that yeah, the attack debuff is gonna pretty much linger for the rest of this game. So that may come back to bite me, depending on how well we do against Grumpig, which probably could do some pretty nasty damage to us with, what do you call it, Shadow Ball? I don't know if it's enough to one-shot us from here, but... Okay, does get us well into the red. I probably should have fired Sky Attack him really in that first one, so I could get a little bit more... I'd have more energy on me. Moving into that second attack. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Grumpig is able to side wave us down, so that is going to be loss number 3 of this set, and probably the first of, unfortunately, many negative sets for tonight, because Catch Cup, I just cannot catch a break. Anyway, but either way, RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And yeah, apologies again. The salt is admittedly preloaded because I've never been able to get a successful set in Catch Cup prior to tonight, and it doesn't look like I'm getting one now. So it's okay. We'll keep on keeping on. We'll do all of our sets in Catch Cup, and we'll see how we do. But other than that, Jelly Royale, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Glad you're able to join us. Apologies again if I start to get a little salty or a little bit down throughout tonight. It's I'm not having much luck out here, but you know, it is the first set of the night, so you know, our luck could turn around. You know, one set doesn't define a whole night. But we'll see how we're able to end this set as we go into our final match against Neko Nikki 1729. Alright, Neko Nikki, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Gastrodon. Okay, go ahead and swap right on out for my Altaria. They're gonna swap out for a Wigglytuff. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and strike back with a real quick Sky Attack. We're gonna get them all into the yellow. Do I dare? I might dare. Oh. I was trying to press my shield on that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. I tried to press my shield, but it didn't. I guess fate meant for my Altaria to go down on that one. So you know what? That's okay. That's fine. With that, Wigglytuff coming in with the Icy Wind, getting us to about half health. Okay. It was a CMP tie, so Wigglytuff does beat us in the tie. So that's good to know. Go ahead and slide some rocks their way. And we'll clear out the rest of the Wiggly. And with that, they're coming in with their own Gastrodon, into which case we come back in with our Gastrodon. Okay, I'll go ahead and check out the shield here in case they're going all in on a Water Pulse. Yeah, indeed, coming all in on a Water Pulse. Okay, then coming in with a Body Slam. Clear out your number 1. They might have enough for Water Pulse already. It's been 4 Mud Slaps, I think. Yeah. Wonder if they're reading into the other Body Slam or if they're reading into the Water Pulse. Okay, I'm letting the Water Pulse go. With that. Last one to deal with is going to be Talonflame. Coming in with the body slam, able to clear out their last shield. Probably letting them charge up a little bit too much on their attack, truth be told. Yeah, I probably should have dipped the moment. Probably should have actually dipped the moment Talonflame came out, honestly. It would have made more sense. Yeah, because now they can just, yeah, two-shot our Pokemon here. So yeah, unfortunately, you know what? That one's just on bad place on my end, so I'll admit that one. So, RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so unfortunately, off to a rough start with 1 win out of 5, but yeah, it is what it is. We still get the 3600 Stardust, which is always nice. And we do dip down to 2266, so yeah, that sounds about right. Sorry, again, I apologize for my saltiness, for if I'm bringing the mood down, but yeah, I can't find a good catch cup combo. I don't know what to bring. You know what? I'm gonna do okay, I'm gonna do, instead of Dunsparce, I'm gonna start out with Spidops in the front this time. It's gonna be rocking Shadow Claw, Lunge, and Rock Tomb. In the middle, we'll still keep Shadow Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Bet, Sky Attack, and Dragon Pulse. And closing everything out, we'll have Gastrodon with Mud Slap, Body Slam, and Water Pulse. So hopefully maybe with this change, we'll be able to bounce back, get ourselves some wins here. But the only way to find out is to see how we do in set number 2 of the night. We shall see, we shall see. Can we bounce back from the 1 and 4? That's the real question. Anyway, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against I'm Not Lying. Why are you lying? Alright, they're starting things out with the Dartrix. Okay. Swapping things out for Gorgeist, which actually is arguably better for us here. I'm not gonna lie to you. We do get neutral damage with our bug attacks, and we do get super effective damage with our Shadow Claws, which is really nice. There's nothing I could think of charge move wise that I'm really worried about with Gorgeist. If it was rocking Incinerate, that's a whole different question. Poltergeist is, yep, you know what, that's fair. That was definitely a concern that I didn't think about. But you know what, that's on me for not reading into that, but it's okay. Next mon they're facing off against though is going to be a Skeledirge. And we're able to get some good starting damage in on Skeledirge there. With that though, they are swapping out for their Dartrix, into which case we swap out for our Altaria. We'll go ahead and let this one go. Let's see how we handle. Gonna be Seed Bomb. Okay, yep, we definitely handle Seed Bomb. Okay, that I'm gonna come in with our Sky Attack. Actually, number 1. I don't know if Dartrix knows any like heavy flying type moves, which has me a little extra concerned, admittedly. Go ahead and check a shield here in case they do. They do know Brave Bird. Okay. Definitely very thankful I checked the shield at the last minute on that one. I was like, does Dartrix know Brave Bird? I swear it didn't, but nope, I was wrong, and I'm very thankful I called myself on that one. Okay, well with that, they come back in with Skeledirge. We immediately swap for Gastrodon, and they opt to call it a night there. So with that, we were able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. On the plus side, it looks like, well, it's a little early to tell. It's only 1 match out of 5, but you know, we tied it up with how our last set went. So you know what? I'm feeling pretty good about the switch we did. Oh, and Bogdan225, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. What kind of game is this? This is Pokemon Go. Believe it or not, we're doing PvP in the Go Battle League. So yeah. Coming in with a set of 3 of Pokemon we caught throughout these past, I think, 3 months, give or take. All within a CP range of about 1500. And we're just trying to see if we can do better against other people who are battling it out right now in the Go Battle League. So yeah. I don't know if that fully answers the question or if it raises more questions, but yeah, it's PvP in Pokemon Go, pretty much. Oh yeah, and speaking of, with this set right now, we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-2 as we go and look for match number 2. Speaking of, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Stoneham 11. It's a lot of Stonehams. All right, Stoneham, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against the Den. Okay. We do have our hard counter if we do want to go with the hard counter, but for now I'm going to stick it out with Spite Ops because we do have neutral, some neutral damage that we can chuck at the Den at the very least. Yeah, with our Shadow Claw and now with our Rock Tomb. The only thing is we just really got to make sure that the Den does not come into contact with our Shadow Altaria because that is a that I'm pretty sure is a death sentence waiting to happen. Yeah, coming in with another Powerball charge. It goes deep into the red. We're able to come in with one more Rock Tomb. Do they shield or do they tank? Off the tank. And we are able to double knockout on that one. Alright. Let's see if we keep good momentum as we go for Mon number 2. There, Mon number 2 is going to be Thivo. Okay. They could be charging up a little extra energy on their end, but for now we are able to get to our Sky Attack first. Yeah, we'll clear out shield number 1. We'll go ahead and chip a shield here just in case they have some kind of rock type or fairy type move on their end. It's gonna be Night Slash. Okay. We do have another Night Slash. I'm assuming this is Night Slash. I could be wrong. But I'm guessing this is Night Slash heading our way. Yeah. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we survive. We live, we live. Okay, do have to chuck up the second shield here. That we are able to get Thivo well into the red. I don't know if Thivo knows any grass type moves, and that's the only thing that really concerns me. It looks like Thivo is still rocking the Night Slash, so we're okay there. I will go ahead and check out my second shield here, just because I want to keep as much health as I can on my Gastrodon moving forward. Especially when it comes to having to deal with a mon like Toedscruel. Why does it have to be Toedscruel? That definitely has grass type moves. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's over. It's over. I could try and fight and flail through this as much as I want. This is game right here. Shoot. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Alright, peace there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now, we're currently 1-1, so we're all tied up. Let's see if we can go for win number 2 here as we look for match number 3. Alright, and match number 3 of this set is going to be against Jamadad 2020. Jamadad, what do you got? First round's going to be against a Toucannon. Ooh, do you have the new charge move? Maybe? Swap out for my... are you kidding me? Sorry, I just really didn't want to see Florges at that exact moment. But okay. Florges. Fine. I'll go ahead and let this one go. It could be Moonblast already. or Disarming Voice. It's gonna be Trailblaze, so we do handle. It does boost their attack, which does make their Fairy Winds more annoying to deal with, admittedly, but otherwise we're okay. Just coming in with the Chilling Water, so now lowering our attack. So with that, coming in with the Sky Attack, able to clear out their first shield. Back, I'll swap back in for my Spite Ups. Into which case we'll go ahead and check a shield here. I think, if I recall correctly, 2 Cannon was pretty much all flying type moves, which, yeah, if I had any like steel or rock type Pokemon, that would be ideal for me right now, but unfortunately that's not an option. Okay, we'll check up another shield here. Let's try to keep our Lineups alive for a little bit longer. And we can go ahead and get the Rock Tomb off here. I don't know if it's going to be enough to knock out 2 Cannon, but it should do some good super effective damage. Oh, it is enough to knock out. Okay, we'll definitely take that. That last one to deal with is going to be Clodsire. Now remember... Oh, I do have Florges to deal with, and Florges does know Trailblaze. So that's a tad bit concerning. That might be a concern, honestly. So go ahead and come in with our... Does it already have enough for Trailblaze? And if it does, is it enough to knock me out? Whew. Not enough to knock me out, but it definitely hurt. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I think we can still do some pretty solid damage to the Clodsire. Yeah, we can. Okay, and we are still able to Mud Slap the Clodsire down here. So we are able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Okay. Oh, and Martin Bartness, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, you always just like straight up just leave your friend code chat in the friend code in the chat. You can at least say hello. And then drop your friend code in the chat and leave now. But nah, welcome, welcome. Right now, in this set, we're currently in the positive. We're 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can seal the deal with win number 3 here as we go into match number 4 of this set against Cartman, 30-30. Alright, Cartman, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Dusknoir. Okay, so with that, we actually do have super effective damage we can throw their way with our Shadow Claw. They are striking first. Don't want to shield here. I will go ahead and shield here. I keep my Spite Ops alive for a little bit longer. I think with the debuff after this lunge, we should be okay? Question mark? We should be okay to think. I think at least tank 1 if we need to. Oh, time to test that theory. How well do we handle a debuffed Shadow Punch? Okay, not bad. Could be worse, could be better. Okay, and with that, next one to deal with is going to be the Wigglytuff. That is admittedly a tough one. So with that, we are able to debuff their attacks. I'm a little less concerned about the damage they're throwing my way. That though, they do swap out for the Murkrow, into which case we'll swap out for our Shadow Arutaria. I'm gonna let this go. It's gonna be Drill Peck. Oof. Still just quite a hefty amount of damage, not gonna lie. But we're still hanging on, so we'll still take it. Go ahead and fire off a sky attack their way. Clear out shield number 1. Ooh, okay. Check up shield number 2 here. I don't know if Merkel. I don't think Merkel learns what do you call it? Not Dropek. It's been firing Dropek. What's the word I'm looking for? It learns Brave Bird. I don't think it learns Brave Bird. I could be wrong on Brave Bird. I don't think it does. I was getting a little too greedy on energy on that one. I forgot Charm adds that much extra energy. That's okay. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now, we're all tied up. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. So at the very least, we've doubled our wins from last set, so we'll definitely take that. But can we get the positive set to be able to, you know, regain some of our ELO here? We'll see if we can do just that as we go into match number 5 of the set against Ayano 3. Alright, Ayano, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Duskanor. Okay, we've played this song and dance before. Okay, go ahead and check a shield here. Let's try to keep our Spite Ops alive as long as we can. There'll be Shadow Punch. Probably would have handled. I'm probably gonna just maybe like deep into the yellow if anything. Or just to really seal the deal, we'll go ahead and check a Rock Tomb their way. Lower their attack. Okay, and with that we'll go ahead and let this next one go. And say goodbye to our Spite Ops here. Not say goodbye to our Start Offs. Get our Spite Ops deep into the yellow. And then wipe out the rest of the Duskanor. That next one we have to face off with is gonna be the Deden. The good news is we do have a solid hard counter against Deden. We'll go ahead and start things out by chucking some rocks over at the Deden. Now we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Spite Ops here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And that's gonna be the arrival of their Altaria. Check. Curious if they'll let this go. I can figure it out. Okay, can we knock out the rest of the Altaria where it's currently at, though? That's the real question. It is low on health. And I don't think Gasheron or Altaria has anything that's really heavy hitting on this. Even Moonblast. I think Moonblast will get us into the red, but I don't think it'll knock us out. Okay, it's gonna be Sky Attack. Gets us deep into the yellow. Ooh, swapping out for the Deden. Bit of extra charge there. Ooh, and before we're able to fire off Body Slam, they've opted to call it a night there, so we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, which does mean that we are able to at least secure 1 positive set for the night, and we are able to climb up at least a little bit in our ELO. We can go ahead and claim this 3600 Stardust, this fast TM, and we got ourselves a Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, so hopefully, maybe this is the team comp that we've been looking for. Hard to tell, but we'll see as we move on forward. Oh, and real quick drink of water. Always remember to stay hydrated, especially when Posh Queen is coming in with a raid of 19. Hello. Thank you very much, Posh Queen, for the raid. Much appreciate. Hello. Welcome one and all. Just came in just in time to see us catch a Galarian Stunfisk. I know that's the content everyone's been looking to see. Now we'll go ahead and train out this Stunfisk. But yeah, hello. Let me do a quick shout out for Posh Queen. Yeah, thank you very much again for the raid. Much appreciate. Hope the stream for you tonight went well. Been doing battles. I hope the battles went well. For those of you who have just joined us, again, welcome. And thank you very much to Crixia for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciate. Right now we're currently doing our final set of battles for this season, and we're doing it in the Catch Cup. Admittedly, we had a really rough start in set 1 with only 1 win out of 5. But we're able to bounce back a little bit in our second set, as we were able to get ourselves 3 wins out of 5. And raise our ELO back up, if only by a little bit, to 2280. So, at the very least, we have a little bit of a climb going, so I'm happy about that. I'm hoping at least to be able to end the season back in the 2300s. If we could get 2400s, that'd be awesome. But judging by our performance throughout Catch Cup, it's a rough ask. But you never know. Maybe we find some good momentum. But yeah. So that's pretty much been the night. We've gone through 2 sets so far. One with 1 win out of 5, one with 3 wins out of 5, and on that note, we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards for set number 3. And we'll go ahead and jump into the Catch Cup. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using for this set, we're starting things out with Spite Ups in the front, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Lunge, and Arlock Tomb. In the middle, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Sky Attack, and Dragon Pulse. And in the back, we have Gastrodon, who's rocking Mud Slap, Body Slam, and Water Pulse. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and see how we do for set number 3 of the night. Okay. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against J Idol or Jaido. I don't know. But anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Drapion. Okay. Drapion is interesting. We do have hard coverage with our Gastrodon. I think we do still have actually solid coverage with our Altaria as well. But we'll go ahead and stick it out with Spite Ops. Shadow Claw is resisted. But we do have neutral damage with our Lunge. And on the plus side, the Lunge does come with an attack debuff, so kind of hoping that that carries me forward, moving through this match. Does look like it was able to at least keep my Spite Ups alive for at least a little bit longer. With that, we'll go ahead and now fire off another Lunge their way, get them all into the red. With that, we are actually able to fire off one more Lunge their way. Do they have to save the rest of their Drapion, or do we have to let them go? Okay, so with that, we get to see the next model dealing is going to be a Dusclops. I think I will go with Gastrodon just because we have that fast move pressure with Mud Slap. Plus, I think it's probably rocking Ice Punch, which I'm thinking Altaria definitely does not want to deal with. Shadow Punch definitely is going to chip away a good amount of our health, and it is rather spammy, but otherwise, I think we should be able to tank out at least 2 more before we need to before we may start checking up some shields. On that note, I'll go ahead and let this next one go. I think it'll get us deep into the red, but I don't think it gets us in. Ooh. I was gonna say an Astonish farm down range, I don't think. Go ahead and see if I can bait out their last shield here with a real quick body slam. Oh nope, they were gonna let their dust clops go here. So you know what? I respect their use of their not using their shield with my not using the shield. I'll go ahead and bring in my Altaria to close things out. And I'm gonna be up against I believe that's a Shadow Gligar. That's pretty cool. Could be rocking Night Slash or Aerial Ace, which will probably do some pretty good damage to us, but otherwise, I think I can farm them down pretty well with my Dragon Breaths. I'll try tank this. We'll see how we handle. It is gonna be Night Slash. Gets me into the yellow. Yeah, I'm Brush Shield. That shield could be the death of me, honestly. Yeah, I think the shield was the death of me. Oh, if this is Ice Punch, it's all over. It's Ice Punch, it's all over. Dang it. I was too nervous about the second Night Slash there. Dang. Okay. Well, RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so off to a little bit of a rough start. We're currently 0-1 right now, but there's still 4 matches left in the set, so plenty of opportunities to bounce back. We'll see if we do just that as we go into match number 2 of this set, which is going to be up against 685 TLC. Alright, 685 TLC, what you got? Starting things out with a Shadow Alolan Ninetales. It is rocking the Powder Snow. Okay. I think I will go ahead and let this go. Gonna be a Weather Ball. Does get me deep into the yellow, which is not too ideal, but it's okay. We're still hanging on. We're still hanging in there. Somehow, some way. Go ahead and fire for Rock Tomb their way, into which case they do catch it with the Manawak. Because I did opt to bring in my Gashadon, which admittedly it probably would have been better to bring in Altaria instead, because I definitely want to deal with I think Altaria will be a better matchup for this one, and I definitely don't want to keep leave the end game being Altaria versus Ninetales. But at the very least, it does look like they did come back in with their Alolan Ninetales, so maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Or we could be seeing something else that's really strong to Altaria in the back. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm about to find out. But first things first, we'll go ahead and try and do as much damage as we can to this Ninetales with our Body Slam spams, or at least clear out their last shield with our Body Slam spams. Oh, and last one. Oh. Of course it's going to be Wiggly tough. It just had to be Wiggly. Son of a biscuit. Okay. 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 Oh, I hate everything about the situation right now. I hate everything about the situation right now. Why of all things did it have to be Wiggly? Well, hopefully we'll be able to knock it out with this real quick Sky Attack. Okay, so release clear the Wiggly. Here they are coming back in with the Ninetales. Coming in with, I'm assuming, Weather Ball, clearing out our Altaria. They are double charged. Dang it. Okay. Sorry. I'm crashing out right now. Oh. That was miserable. That was a miserable matchup. Major RIPs there. But nonetheless, GG's all around. Dang it. Sorry. Give me a moment. I need to mentally recover from that. Oh, in the meantime, Small Child 8, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Glad you're able to join us on YouTube. I'm sorry if you're witnessing. I'm sorry if you're coming in at a rough time. I'm sorry for all the salt for everyone who's still here, but how does that happen? Wigglytuff I can understand, but how in the world do I... Anyway. It's fine. Okay. Apologies again. Let me recollect. Let me recenter. Let me grab a quick drink of water. Always remember, stay hydrated. Also an excellent way to put out fires. Get some water. Not oil fires though. Never. Please never use water in oil fires. Anyway. At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. But okay. Apologies again for that. We're 0-2 right now. We're not in a great place. I'm not in a mentally great place. But we're gonna keep on keeping on. We'll see if we can bounce back here as we go into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against Toon Raichu. Actually, wouldn't mind seeing like what Toon Raichu would look like. You know, like based on like, it gives me like the Toon cards from like OG Yu-Gi-Oh. I guess that would just be. I'm thinking Alolan Raichu probably fits that bill, yeah. Kind of gives Toon Raichu vibes. I don't know. Anyway. Right now we're battling it out with a Diden. We did get hit by a parabolic charge. Did get us right to the yellow. Now we went ahead and fired off a Rock Tomb their way. Lower their attack, if only by a little bit. Or I guess by one stage. Go ahead and tank out this parabolic charge. So their defense is up 2 stages, but their attack is now down 2 stages. We're gonna fire off one more Rock Tomb their way. And finish things off with a Gastrodon. That they're coming in with the Greninja. Okay, I'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one. So the Hydro Cannon gets me into the yellow. Coming in with a real quick Body Slam Spam. Coming in with another Body Slam. You take out shield number 2, or do good damage to the Greninja. Shield number 2 it is. And with that, next one to do it is going to be the Marowak. The Kanto variety. I we'll go ahead and check a shield here. I'll go ahead and use up my shields, I think, on Malak, because I'm not too worried about the rest of the damage coming in from Greninja. Okay, coming in Dragon Pulse, see if we get some decent damage in there. We'll go ahead and use up our final shield here, just in case they're going for one final Rock Slide. Yep, they are indeed going for one more Rock Slide. And coming back in with the Greninja. And Night Slash. Coming in with one more Night Slash. Ooh, they got the double attack boost. No, 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 not like this. Not like this. Are you kidding me? What is my luck tonight? How? Oh man, I should have had that. I should have had that. That's trash right there. That's just serious trash. That's BS. Oh my goodness. That should not have happened. That should not have happened. Sorry, the crash out is real tonight. Oh, to answer your question, Cyram, and also hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm hardcore crashing out right now. Like, how in the world do they manage to get... how much everything needs to align for that matchup to work out for them, and it did. That should not have been possible. Alright, I'm going to switch out Shadow Altaria. Apparently everything's against Shadow Altaria tonight. So you know what? I'm going to do the Dunsparce in the middle instead. Alright, I'm going to bring the Dunsparce in the middle. We'll see if that is able to get us the coverage that we need moving on forward. Let's hope that this adjustment is what we need to bounce back. Unfortunately, this set, no matter what, is going to be ending in negative. Right now, we're currently at 0-3, but we can at least hope for 2 wins here so we can soften the blow to our ELO. That's all we can hope for right now. Let's see if we can do just that as we go into match number 4 of this set against JW Stillwater. Why are they Stillwater? I don't know. Anyway. First matchup is going to be up against a Wigglytuff. I'm going to swap out and go ahead and bring in my Dunsparce here. I think Wigglytuff, no matter what, I have no Pokemon that has an answer to Wigglytuff in this entire Catch Cup, which sucks greatly. But I think this combo that I have right now is my best chance against Wigglytuff. If I had to be 100% honest with you. But anyway, I digress. They have swapped out from their Wigglytuff to the big man Blastoise. Okay, I'll go ahead and let this go. I'll say goodbye to my Dunsparce here. Alright, buddy, you have done well. Okay, let's swap in for our Gastrodon. Go ahead and check up some shields here. Let's try to keep our Gastrodon alive as long as we can. We did unfortunately let that roll out. We did let that rollout roll, which is rather a bummer. Everyone needs a more final shield here. I will use my final shield here. Am I slap him down from here? I don't think I can. No, we won't. Won't find out just yet as they do swap back in for the Wiggly. I'm sure you're gonna want to press on that one. No, it doesn't matter because we are able to mud slap the rest of the Wigglytuff right on out of here. And with that, it's going to be a return of the Blastoise, which we are able to mud slap as well. So with that, last one to deal with is going to be the Shadow Dusknoir. Then go ahead and swap back in for my Spidops, who I think should be able to Shadow Claw the rest of the Dusknoir out of here. Yes, it is. Okay. So the adjustment did somehow find a way to work, and we are able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. Feeling a little bit better after that one. VK fans, Abion, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we can battle it out if you want to leave your friend code. If we haven't been friends yet in Pokemon Go, if you want to leave your friend code in chat, I'll go ahead and add you after this match. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if we can clean up the rest of this set first. And speaking of, match number 5 of the set is gonna be against Gerzegiri. Yes. Okay, it's going to be the matchup of Dunsparce versus now the Dunsparce. Now it's up against the big man Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. Come on with the drill run. Some decent damage there. I haven't done a charge move yet. I wonder if they're building up for maybe Skull Bash? Question mark. Okay, that we are able to clear out shield number 1. I'll go ahead and let this next one go. It is gonna be the Skull Bash. Oof, it does get some good damage in on this. Okay, so with that, we can go ahead and fire off another drill run their way. And they are opting to fire off their next charge move, so we'll be saying goodbye to our Dunsparce here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. And that will come in with our Gastrodon, who is able to mud slap the rest of the Blastoise right on out of here. And with that, last one we're dealing with is going to be the Dartrix. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're coming back in with our Spidops. Coming in with some lunge. Go ahead and let this go. I think it's still gonna hurt, but I think they'll probably only get us about half health. Take a shield. Okay. I think the writing's on the wall at this point. I don't think we're gonna win. As much as I have faith, as much as these Mons fight, I don't think we're gonna win this. I hate to break it to them, but I don't think we're gonna win this. Because I'm pretty sure Dunsparce already has a charge move up and running. And yeah, the Seed Bomb's gonna knock us out here. And damage. Yep, and Dunsparce is already gonna fire off their Rock Slide, and that is gonna be loss number 4 of this set. RIP's there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay. No, it's fine. So unfortunately, we do at least get one win on the board. So you know what? We'll still take it. We'll still take one win. But oh, and I'm gonna need your friend code, not your ID, Abion. So your friend code is under add friend. It's gonna be these 3-4-digit numbers up here. In fact, if you want to like screenshot this and add that way, you could just let me know when you add the friend code. But yeah, that's how we add friends in Pokemon Go. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and claim the 3,600 Stardust, and we unfortunately dip back down to 2240. Yeah. Yeah. So, I guess on that, we're in a bit of a rough spot. We have, I do see I have Scyther. I don't think it's a good Scyther, though. Oh. If it's good enough, then I might just evolve this one into... Oh, it's not bad, actually. Ah, it goes over, though. Is this one recent enough? Oh, it is. Oh, you're not bad. Because if I get a Scizor, then that gives me good coverage against both, because if I build up a Scizor, and I think Scizor gives me coverage, the coverage I need for both Fairy types and Rock type Pokemon, which seem to have been the bane of my existence. The CP's trash, but I mean, desperate times, I guess. Oh, this one might be good. I think I still have enough candies to... I'm just evolving all my Scythers in the hopes that I have a good Scizor. Alright, give a request. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me get out of evolving these Scizors. I'll go ahead and oh, this is even worse. Okay. Oh, you did add. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so yep, I accepted your friend request. Did you want to send the battle request, or do you want me to send it? And if you do want me to send it, which league do you want to battle in? Otherwise, if you want to send it, I'm currently in the main menu, so... Or I'm in the overworld thing. So if you want to send that my way, you can send it out. Oh, I think the system might be lagging because I did accept your... Oh. I got a request from Cyram. I guess I can do a battle with Cyram with you first. And then we can get to a battle with you, Abion, when you're ready. Oh, and Pokemon Lover, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Just missed my complete and total meltdown of this my entire experience in Catch Cup. Now I'm face to face with an Emolga. Oh, okay. Emolga's a fun one. Don't see Emolga too often. Okay, for shield. Let's see what you're hitting with it. Dang, I feel bad for you. I don't need your pity, Pokemon. Yeah, the salt was real in the Catch Cup. It's not working out at all. I'm last minute building I'm in such a desperate time right now. I'm last minute building a Scizor whose CP ends at 1478 in the hopes that that will recover. the hopes that that's the coverage I'm missing. That's the only hope I have. That's all I got left. I got nothing else. Oh, but right now we're battling out with Cyram, and eventually we'll battle out with Avian when Avian sends out the after this match. You know, good opportunity to get some extra casual battles in. Have some fun before the salt kicks back in. Just enjoy some time with all y'all. When I go through battles like these, I don't watch my numbers go down. But if I lose these battles, then I don't watch my my numbers don't suffer. Which that makes me happy. But yeah, also get to see some pretty cool teams come out from these kind of fetches. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't get to see Emolga every day. So I'm happy to see Emolga out here. Coming in with that aerial ace. And we're able to end where we started with the Battle of the Burbs. But yeah, well fought on that one, Cyram. GG's, GG's. And now I got the request from Aviam. I also got another friend request, which I can answer later. But yes, I've seen Avian. I've seen, no worries. So let's see how you do. Starting things out, it's the Incinerate battle, possibly. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm rocking a little higher attack stat, so I can go ahead and fire off. Okay, what are you checking my way? Got the Torch Song, okay. Coming in with the Origin Form Palkia. Hello, Palkia. I'm not expecting to see you today. Don't see an Origin Form Palkia pop up in Ultra League all too often, so that's kind of cool to see. Not used to battling it with a Corviknight. Alright, of course the main thing that I have to worry about is of course the Aqua Tail spams. Ooh. Oh, and Pokemon Lover, yeah, if you want to battle right after this, then I'm open to it. Ooh, Flamethrower. Oh, it's a double fire move. Oh, that's interesting. You know what? I will admit, I wasn't expecting that. I respect it. I like it. Ice Beam. Okay, that's not going to be Lunala. Also a mon I haven't seen in Ultra League in a hot minute. Rocking that Confusion. Oof. Taking good chunks out for Alligator, admittedly. But yeah. Well done and well fought, Avian. GG's. GG's. Okay, and with that, I think Pokemon Lover, if you want to send out the battle request, or if you want to, apologies if you do want to remind me what your username was, I can try and send it out to you. Or is that you all? I'm battling all 133,319 of you. Bring it! He's starting things out with the Florges. Florges. I don't know why I announce Florges like I'm announcing Sega. Sega. Florges. Oh, Avian, unfortunately, in terms of trades, trades are very location-based. So, I'm not sure if we're within close proximity to be able to trade, and even if we are, I'd rather not chance the possibility of us being close enough to be able to trade. So, respectfully, I'm not going to be doing any trades throughout the stream. But thank you for the offer anyway. I appreciate it. And then with that chillin' water. Ooh, coming in with the skilly. It's the skilly. Ooh, get that good damage in. And I'll possibly, yep, saying goodbye to my... Oh no, I'm not saying goodbye to my bird yet. Okay, now I say goodbye to the bird. Alright, people, you've done well. Oh yeah, definitely keeping myself protected from that Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball. Annihilate. Coming Rage Fist. Oof. Hanging on by 1 HP and a dream. Oh, I had enough for Blast Burn. Dang it. Okay, still going for the Thunder Punch. Woo! Typhlosion hanging on by a hanging on by a thread with 1 HP and a dream to its name. Yeah. If that was you, Pokemon Lover. GG's. GG's. Well fought. Holy moly. Oh, and whoever Adam Hatat is, thank you very much for the friend request. If it's cool, I'm going to accept the friend request after stream. So, but yeah, if you do want to do anything like battles or anything, just let me know, and then we can set things up. But otherwise, I'll go ahead and accept it afterwards if that's cool. But yeah. Well, thank you very much to everyone for the battles. You know, always fun to do some battles with y'all. Some of y'all really give me a run for my money. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of you have given me a run for my money. Gonna prepare for next time. All right. I look forward to our rematch, Cyrem, next time around. In the meantime, though. Oh, I guess All wants to do another rematch. Okay. Alright, all. We'll go one more round. Let's see how it goes. Let's see what you got. Also digging the shaman hat. Rocking a good theme with mythical grass type Pokemon. I like it. It's cool. Alright, all. Let's see what you got. Ooh, kicking things off with Zekrom. Ooh, okay. There's a dragon breathing Zekrom. Interesting. I guess Dragon Breath does do look pretty... charges up pretty quickly, admittedly. Ooh. I don't know if it's worth. Might have been. Okay. Going for the cannon. Clearing out with Zekrom. The next one is going to be Arboliva. Ooh. Oh, heavy damage with the... Okay, coming in with the Skelly. Ooh, opted to let that go. Okay. Coming in with Torch Song. Makes sense, makes sense. Ooh. Good switch, good switch. I do can't help but feel like Arboliva was a specific answer to Feraligatr though. So I'm calling hack. No, I'm kidding. Unless Arboliva is just more underrated than I gave it credit for. It is holding its own pretty well against Corviknight, admittedly. So, you know, credit credit is due. Yeah, well fought all. Well fought. GG's, GG's. What happened? Oh, you have a male Magikarp on your head. Oh, never actually thought about whether or not it was a male or a female Magikarp, but good to know it's a male Magikarp on my head, I guess. But yeah, Iceman Game 90. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. But yeah, I kind of figured Arboliva was a counter to Feraligatr. Makes a lot of sense. Being like, I don't usually tend to see Arboliva. Was it in Ultra League? Ever, but as a specific answer to Feraligatr, it makes a lot of sense. Trying to think what else it could probably be good for again. I'm scared of Ice Beam. No, it's fair. The Razor Leafs were pretty if it has whiskers, male, if it's not female. Oh, okay. That's good to know. The things that are constantly getting into my peripherals are indicators that it's that's male. Got you. Good to know. Yeah, was kind of hoping I would have been able to get to an Ice Beam in time for Arboliva, but those Razor Leafs, man, those Razor Leafs eat me alive. That's crazy. But yeah, well fought, well done. GG's. Oh, and what happened? You haven't been streaming for a few days. Oh yeah, I don't stream every day, admittedly. I only stream usually on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday. I'm a Poke girl. Okay. In a Poke world. No, I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, well, I learned two things. My Magikarp is male and you are female. Got you. Or you are a Poke girl. Got you. I didn't chose this counters to your Pokemon. I would have lost you big time. Ah, nah. Yeah. I feel like even still you did play very well with or even the first match. You know, really kept me on my toes. But yeah. You had good hard counters and you also needed to what was it? You also knew how to utilize them. Good good shield management and everything. So I respect it. Well done. Oh, and Syrem heading out to play Community Day. Alright. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Syrem. Best of luck in your Community Day catches. Wish you many shiny Pikipeks, many good IV 2 cannons, and yeah. Yeah, best of luck on Community Day. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, and Iceman, favorite Pokemon is Melodic. Solid Pokemon, honestly. I like Melodic. Can't tell if it's underrated. I feel like I don't hear a lot about it, but then again, I feel like if whenever I do hear about it, I feel like it's usually on the positive side, so maybe it's aptly rated. I don't know. Anyway. Hello, are you available to do Lugia raids? Me and my friends are having a hard time. Oh, from Kurumine? But yeah, actually, do I have a... I think I might have gotten I do have one remote raid pass from my research. So yeah. Yeah, Kurumine, if you want to send out a... I don't know if we're friends already on Pokemon Go. Are we? Apologies if... Oh... I don't think so. Yeah, if you want to send out a friend request, or if you want to send your can I see your ID? Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, I feel like enough people have been asking throughout today. I can probably just post it in the chats. Probably could have done it earlier, but admittedly I was rather salty earlier today, so apologies again for anyone who was here, who tuned in earlier on the stream for all my saltiness. But yeah, let me post it there. That work? It does work. Hey. On a side note, for anyone who's or for those of you who are watching on YouTube, we actually do have a couple of updates to. We have one particular update to our vertical layout out here, and that is when we go to the idle scene. We should. Oh wow! Apologies. I guess I'm running into technical difficulties, but we should have been able to. Oh, it's. No, it shouldn't be. Oh, apologies. I'm apparently running into technical difficulties. Originally, this box over here was supposed to be able to show the chat, which is actually now shared between both YouTube and Twitch, so now everyone can see all of the conversations between both of the when we simulcast these streams. But apparently, my idle scene is just a blank box. So, oh no, it isn't. Hey, we have life. Hey, okay. I'll see you liking the stream for good luck. Apparently fixes all of our technical difficulties on YouTube. So you know what? I'll probably appreciate. Thank you. Oh, and Goku Black, hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and I think... Oh, by Kurumine or Kurumine. Apologies if I'm butchering your username. If you can let me know when you've added or when you sent the friend request. Unless that's you, KGDIT. If you can let me know what your username is, because just in case other people send out friend requests, I want to be able to make sure I'm adding you specifically for your Lugia raid. Oh, and Goku Black, amount of Pokemon I have, oh, currently sitting at 4,377. I seriously need to clean out my inventory. But yes, we're currently sitting at around 4,377. With three potential Pokemon around us. Hello. Oh, you're back. I apologize. I didn't know if you were at. Okay. Sorry. Catching this Pidgey real quick with an Ultra Ball. For reasons beyond my comprehension. Okay. Are you KGDIDITD? Do I have shinies? I do. I can flex that in just a moment. I just want to make sure I'm accepting the correct request from Kurumi. Okay, you are KGI. Perfect. Let me go ahead and add you. And when you're ready, when ZY was taken, so you got a friend request from you. Let me clean up one user from my friends list, so if anyone else wants to add, I'll be able to accept those later. Sorry, Cody. Okay, but yeah, when you're ready. In the meantime, let me do a quick shiny flex. We have 805 total shinies under our belt. I think I have 2 Shundos. I have 3 Shundos, I'm sorry. Oh, okay, first one is a technical Shundo because I used a bottle cap on it, so it's a quote-unquote Shundo. It's a processed Shundo, but the other 2 are all natural. All natural. Yeah, otherwise we have a fairly good collection of. We have a lot of Zacians hanging out, or if and when we ever get to trading. And more shiny Pokemon than I do altogether. Yeah, I've been at this game for years. Day 1 adoption, and I'm very open to splurging when it comes to, especially when it comes to like the big events and stuff like that. I'm willing to dish out a little bit for those. But yeah. Go touch grass. I do. That's how I get Pokemon. It's a lot of Pokemon games on the Nintendo Switch, do you know? I think I do. Oh, Raikin07, aka Kurumine's friend. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream as well. I see you two have sent out a friend request. Are you Renzi Draco or Zai was taken? I'm assuming Renzi seems closer to Riken, but I could be wrong. If I had to take a guess. If you don't mind letting me know. Oh, we're both his friends. Okay. Oh, and I see. Oh, you got Zaiwai on Twitch at least. Zaiwai was taken, I guess, on Pokemon Go. Got you. Okay, so I can accept both your friend requests. Give me one moment. My friends request is currently full. So, or my friends list is currently full, so I need to, unfortunately, purge at least one more person. No, 2 people. I'm gonna purge 2 people. I hate to do it to you, Mathis, bunch of numbers. And we'll get rid of Toru. I think I'm gonna get rid of Toru. Sorry, Toru. Oh, I'll get rid of one more so that way I start clean slate. And the reason why I'm keeping one under the maximum is because I want to make sure if anyone else wants to send friend requests, I can accept after the stream. You just gotta give me a moment because I gotta clean my friend requests, my friends list. But okay, I think we're good. Also, it took me a while to finally see the Lugia raid request. App crashed. Ah. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I gotta jump back into the game. Oh, I don't think I made it in. Well, I better make sure I have something good for her. What's good against... I could do Ice, Lightning, Ghost. We can go Gengar. I could do Sableye. Sableye's a little funky. Also, I know if you guys want to send out the requests again for the Dynamax raid, unfortunately, I kind of missed I missed the window on that, and I apologize. If you all do manage to get it though, just then that's cool. But in the meantime, let me build up something for Lugia. I haven't actually bothered to properly build for Lugia yet. Oh, excuse me. What are the recommended? Can't talk tonight. What are the recommended wands for Dynamax Lugia? Oh, and J Jones 3243. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. You gave infographics for free. Oh, many players are using Zapdos and Grimmsnarl. Oh, Grimmsnarl. I forgot about Grimmsnarl. Do I have a good Grimmsnarl that I've been wanting to build? Probably. I have a lot of Grimmsnarls. just build up this one, maybe. And GG's, I don't have any more remote raids. Oh, I'm sorry I missed it. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just about to join too, and then my game crashed and I couldn't get in. Oh, I appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah, I think I'm beyond the time right now for my Lugia raids, so I'm yeah, so I'm I don't think I'm able to join in on that. But yeah, apologies on that one. But I'll get a Grimmsnarl going, and if I happen to see one nearby, maybe I can invite you all. Yeah. I think I have one more pass. Let me check. Okay. On G-Max Gengar is the best option. Tyram, I will open the gift after the stream. Yes, I will remember. I'll remember to open your gift, but I'll do it after the stream if that is all right with you. Oh, and Scraggy, I think I saw you earlier. Hello, welcome to the stream on YouTube. And have I done my sets? We've done 3 sets so far. All of them terrible. Well, 2 of them terrible with 1 win out of 5 in sets 1 and 3. And set number 2, actually set number 2 we were in the positive with 3 wins out of 5. So you know what? We had 1 okay set and then 2 terrible sets. So, yeah. Catch Cup sounds about right. Yeah. I don't know why I hurt myself like this. I don't know why I hurt myself and opted to do my final sets in Catch Cup, but it's okay. I see you next stream. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by, Cyram. Appreciate the gift reminder too. But yeah, I'll see you next time around. Possibly tomorrow. Well, we'll see how the stream schedules go. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. It's not about how you start. It's about never giving up. You know what? That's fair. You know what? It's all about the stubbornness. You know, if we keep bashing our head against the wall, eventually the wall will break. Or I'll get a concussion. Probably both. But you know what? We'll keep battling the wall. You keep throwing stuff into the wall, eventually something will stick. Ooh, shiny background pick-a-pack. Nice. I like it. Solid flex to... Just gonna flex a shiny background pick-a-pack and dip. I see how it is, Syra. No, I'm kidding. And Saranya Raha. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name correctly. I apologize if I don't. But hello, and welcome to the stream. You can at least say please for giving your QR code for friends. But also, if you're also interested, I'm in the chat. We do I do have the my friend code pinned in the chat as well. So if you want to check it out. Yeah, okay, that's a funny way to see it. Keep on attacking the wall. Yes, keep throwing stuff at the wall because eventually something will stick. But no, it's probably extra important. You gotta learn from the failed attempts at the wall. You know, we can't just keep throwing the same moves at the wall. Sometimes it'll work, but most of the times it won't. And again, Saranya, please goes a long way. And again, I have it posted in the chat, so if you I'm pretty sure I have it pinned in the chat, like probably near the very top. Starting with the 1937. But yeah. Anywho, I do have one more pass. I'm not sure if we can be with just the 2 of us. You know, yeah. That's fair, ZY. I appreciate the offer for your other pass, but I'll probably save it for when you have better odds. eventually I'll be able to find a group to be able to do. I want to do at least one Dynamax, or be able to complete at least one Lugia Dynamax raid, just because, you know, I can leave it at spots to get some free candies. But yeah. Yeah, we'll tackle that. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, I appreciate you all for stopping by, and apologies the Lugia raid didn't, or the Lugia max battle didn't quite work out. But yeah, I wish you all best of luck in future Lugia battles. I trust, you know, be able to conquer many a Lugia and maybe even get some shinies along the way. But yeah, in any event, oh, and sorry, Scraggy, apologies for missing over your battle request. If you do want to do a battle, yeah, if you want to send one, send a request my way. I'm down to do a quick battle. We'll see how we hold up. Or if you want me to send one too, just let me know what your username in Pokemon Go is again, and I can and what league you want to battle in, and I can we can get something set up. I should probably also give a quick shout out to Kurumine, who I believe is actually our 400th follower on Twitch. Hey. I don't have any prizes for 400 followers, except congratulations for being the 400th person to follow this channel. And shout out to J Jones 3243 for being the 401st person to. Yeah. My best Dynamax Pokemon is like a 1.7k Vaporeon. Oh, got it. All right. Well, thank you for. I believe that was from you, Scraggy. If not, I'm going to be battling with Dane. And we'll see exactly what you got, Dane. Or if that is you, Scraggy. Oh, in regards to the Dynamax Pokemon, it is kind of a bummer with Dynamax Pokemon that we pretty much had to start from scratch with like building up what we need for Dynamax. Like, I don't know if it would have been better or worse if some of our Pokemon just happened to be blessed with Dynamax capabilities that's already in our inventory that were possibly already built up, but it is what it is. Anywho, ooh, kicking things off with Dodrio. Triple the burb, triple the problem. Just in case. Okay. Am I the only one who thinks this will end with a draw? It could end in a draw. I don't deny the possibility of it ending in a draw. Ooh, coming in with Vanillix. Vanillix. Ooh, Leaveney. Hello, Leaveney. Go ice cream. No! Yeah, RIP to the ice cream. The ice cream was a real one. I could actually lose this, actually, now that I think about it. Ooh, yeah, nope. The damage doesn't register. It's all over. It's all over for me. Yep, Leaf Blade 1 taps. Yeah, well fought. Well fought, Scraggy, if that was you. Yeah, GG's, GG's. You thought the Talon was gonna sweep? Yeah, I think I probably put a little too much on the Talon. I think I left it in a little too long on that. I let it try to cook for too long. No way you got swept by it. Hey, the Leavening put up a good fight. You know what? Yeah, I think I think the damage from the Vanillix probably added up a little too much on Talonflame. Actually, no, I think the little Drio put good damage on Talonflame, and then everything else in the back is. Yeah. To rank 1 Leavity, that's nice. But yeah. I think the big thing that was really unfortunate about that is, yeah, unfortunately, while it is a pile of a bug in a pile of leaves is the absolute antithesis of Gastrodon, which is the last one I had available. So yeah, that's almost as hard of a counter you can have against Gastrodon, admittedly. So you know what, that's fair. That's a fair way to end. Also, Shadow Claw was eating away at my Corsola too, so that was kind of rough. Oh, and Sumigore, I think? Oh yeah. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Oh, and I appreciate the Goku Black, for your comment, Goku Black. Both never forget, we're both the best here. But yeah, it was ultimately well fought. I do like the spice, Scraggy. But yeah. It was rather unfortunate that Gastrodon got paired up with Leaveny at the end there, but you know, it's the way the game goes sometimes. You know, it's how it be. It's how it be. Yeah. Still, well fought and GG's. Okay, and speaking of GG's, I think we'll go ahead and we'll try and do at least 2 more sets in Catch Cup, just so that we can even it out with the full 5 sets. Yeah, we'll see if we're able to close things out with 5 sets. As much as Catch Cup has been giving me a bad taste in my mouth, I also don't really want to do Ultra or Master League at this time, so we'll keep things going with Catch Cup. We'll see if we can turn our luck around here at the very least. And the team that we'll be using to see if we can turn our luck around is going to be a Spidops in the front, who's rocking Shadow Claw, Lunge, and a Rock Tomb. In the middle is Dun Sparse with Rollout, Rock Slide, and Drill Run. Closing everything out is Gastrodon with Mud Slap, Body Slam, and Water Pulse. Excuse me. Alright, so this is the team. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it and see how we do. Ooh, excuse me. For set number 4 of the night. And match number 1 of the set is going to be up against Daemons 66. Alright, Daemons, what do you got? First round is going to be up against a Shadow Ampharos. Okay. So right now we're both chucking neutral damage. I think Bug type is still neutral to Electric, if I remember correctly. I'm taking some pretty serious damage from Ampharos, and Power Gem was definitely not helping me in that case. But it is what it is. R.I.P. Spidops, you have done well. Okay, with that, next one we're dealing with is going to be the Cradley. Yes. Go ahead and check up a shield here. There's going to be the Grass Knot. Okay. Firing off Body Slam. I think it is going to be resisted, but I think it's still enough to knock out Cradley from here. Or take out their last shield. I'll take it. But they're coming in with the next charge move. This is going to be another grass knot. Yes, it is. There we are able to mud slap the rest of the Cradley right on out of here. Like that. Next one we have to deal with is going to be Toad School. Toad Scroll is going to be interesting. Followed by Ampharos. So we're closing things out with the Dunsparce. All of our moves are pretty much resisted by Toad Scroll, but I think we have enough firepower in us to be able to knock it out. Doesn't matter whether or not we'll have enough health and enough energy to be able to knock out Ampharos after this. That's the real question. And the answer is no! Of course Ampharos already has enough energy for its next charge move because that's just how my night's been going. Anyway, sorry. The salt's coming back a little bit on that one. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. You know what? I'm bringing Shadow Malamar in the middle instead. We're going to try again, and we'll see if this gets us the luck that we need to be able to bounce back. We'll see if we can do just that as we go into match number 2 of this game. It's Gungar Sweep. Alright, Gungar, what do you got? First round's going to be against a Shadow Alolan Sand Slash. I'll try to tank it. Yeah, about half health. Makes sense. Going for a Rock Tomb. Maybe lower their shields, if only by a little bit. Or lower their attack, what am I talking about? If only by a little bit. Go ahead and check a shield here. I'll keep my Spite up alive as long as I can. Go for another Rock Tomb. We get good neutral damage, or good neutral damage with this. I'll go ahead and let my Spite Ops go here. RIP, but you've done well. Go ahead and finish things off with one Mud Slap from our Gastrodon. Okay. Hydreigon. Okay. Hydreigon's cool. Shadow Hydreigon, side note. I'll go ahead and use my final shield here just to keep my Gastrodon alive for a little bit longer. Hydreigon going straight for Dragon Pulse. That would have been nasty. That's what I'm going to do. It is going to be Feeble. Okay. I don't think Night Slash is a one-shot on me. It's gonna hurt quite a bit, I think, but yeah, no, we're fine. Okay, going all in on a superpower. Pulling out the Feeble. And we are able to sidewave the rest of the Hydreigon right on out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, a little spicy with the Malamar, but I guess managed to be able to counter their spice with our spice. So right now we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-1. We go to the next match against Recalled. Alright, Recalled, what are you recalling? I'm gonna be recalling a Den. They're coming in with their first charge move. Parabolic charge. Ow. checking back with a real quick cartoon. Going for the lunge. It's going to be resisted, but I think it leaves too much health. It leaves too much health. I was thinking like, oh, it leaves just enough health for me to be able to farm down with Shadow Cloud, but no, I was wrong. I was horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, well, I guess I wasn't that wrong. Anyway. Oh, we are able to get one final Mud Slap against the Dents. We are up with Mon. Oh, we're even on Mons, but we're down a shield. Not particularly ideal, but we'll keep on keeping on. Get back, I'm in with the Water Pulse. Able to get them well into the yellow. Okay, with that, they are coming in with Drill Peck. Ow. Oh, they're coming in with another Drill Peck. As long as the last move on isn't... Ooh, okay. You know what? Primate. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes. The best possible answer we could have gotten. The best possible spice we could have gotten. It's the Shadow Primate. And we are able to sidewave the rest of the Fearow riding out of here. And we're able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. And I appreciate the compliment, Pokemon lover, on our pronunciation of GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and Wex Plays 1. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. And I appreciate the W. We got that dub. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so maybe Shadow Malamar, of all things, was the spice of life that we were missing from our teams from previous matches. We'll see if that's the case, as right now we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. So we'll see if we can get ourselves win number 3 here. Seal the deal on a positive set as we go into match number 4, which is going to be up against Luffy. Kick things off with a Claydol. Okay. I forgot if I'm calling him a pie. It's bugging me. Ironic that I'm playing a bug type Pokemon at this exact moment. Do I dare try tank it? I will dare try tank it. Can we Rock Tomb? Gets me to about half health, but otherwise we're okay. And we have an opportunity to fire off another lunge their way. Do they have to shield, or do they have to say goodbye to their Claydol? Shield it is. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and check out my own shield here. Going in with the Rock Tomb. I don't know if we can Shadow Claw down. Yes, we can. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And what's going to be Mon number 2? It is going to be a Mandibuzz. Ooh, Mandibuzz is interesting. So we do get a double debuff on attack on Mandibuzz, which is nice. Now they're swapping out for their Drifblim, into which case we'll swap out for our Shadow Malamar. And check a shield in case they're going. Okay, they're going Icy Wind. Coming in with a Foul play. Coming in with another foul play. Okay, is enough to knock out the rest of the okay, saving the rest of my Malamar for later, bringing in the Gastrodon. Gastrodon coming in with the Aerial Ace. Coming in with the Water Pulse. Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yes! Just enough in us to be able to fire off a superpower their way, clearing out the Mandibuzz and securing ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Woo! Alright. Hanging on. hanging on. Managed to get a positive set with this team. I like it. Albeit we didn't see any of our usual hard fairy type counters out here, and hopefully I'm not jinxing myself, knock on wood, but we'll see. Oh, the pain of me having to transfer my 30 Scraggies to use any tags for cleaning out the storage shimmer. Sorry. Rubbing on my eye. Ah, okay. There we go. Oh, I don't know if I have. I think for oh, sorry. To answer your question previously, Scraggy, I think for tags, I don't really have any. Oh, I think sometimes I dedicate one for trade or for transfers, and if I ever need something to just like bulk trade with friends to see if we get lucky trades, then I just put a tag on for that. But otherwise, it's just yeah, I don't really have any. I don't really have much other advice for mass clearing out Pokemon in your storage, other than the whole like click and holding to like, was it? Yeah, like click and hold and being able to transfer that way. But yeah, in terms of tags, I don't really have anything. Sorry. Oh, and Matthew Kershaw 3795. Excuse me, I don't mean to be rude, but can you please be quiet? I'm trying to relax. No problem, Matthew. Sorry, was that low mean? Sorry. Sorry if that was a little rude and if you're actually trying to relax, but yeah. Respectfully, I'll try and keep any like level of shouting like that to a minimum, but no promises on actually being able to keep more quiet than this. Oh, and Wex Plays 1, apologies if your message has been out for a while, but do you always stream at this crazy hour? It's 5:48, 5 a.m. for me, and I've only now found your channel. Yeah, we usually stream roughly about this time. Yeah, or admittedly, it is still kind of a crazy hour for me. It is right now in terms of my time, it is around 5 minutes to 1 in the morning. So I guess that still counts as a crazy hour, but for me, we kind of start a little bit late in the night rather than like super early in the morning. So, but yeah, you can usually find us at roughly about this time. either streaming on Twitch or also on YouTube under the same name, Voyaging Trainer. So either way, whatever platform you prefer to view on, we are available on both. But yeah, happy to see by some happenstance you're able to find our channel. Welcome. Right now where I am, it's 5 to 7 p.m. Ooh. Oh, so the night still, it's not even night. It's like evening for you. That's cool. It's prime time right now. Your prime time entertainment. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I would consider myself prime time entertainment, but you can enjoy like a late dinner while watching me mauled over my battles in Pokemon Go. So yeah, I appreciate you swinging by during potential late dinner hours to witness a man slowly losing his sanity playing through a mobile Pokemon game while wearing a fish on his head. Much appreciate. Thank you. Anyway, the man with the fish on his head shall go ahead and continue on. We have one more match. Yes, the man with Licarp on the head has one more match to do in this set. No matter what, we're ending this one in a positive, which I'm really happy about. But let's see if we can get ourselves one more win here as we look for match number 5. Not me laughing while you're saying that. Match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Mr. Voidman. Bring me your mon. It is a Drifblim. I don't know how I feel about this. Anyway, we'll keep on keeping on with this battle. Right now we do have super effective damage available with our Shadow Claw. They do opt to swap in though for their Ferret. I think I will still stick it out with this match. We're not doing too much damage in terms with our Shadow Claw, but we do have good neutral damage with our lunges, and we're also able to lower their general attack power with these lunges as well. So I think with that combo, I'm willing to stick it out for now. Yeah, only other thing I could think of for bringing out in this exact moment is probably going to be Malamar. Bring in the Malamar torches. They're going to bring in Marowak. Hello, Marowak. I was definitely not expecting Marowak, but okay. I like Marowak. Rocking the Flower Crown. I dig it. Might be in a bit of trouble. I have Mr. Sandman stuck in my head now. Dang it. Thanks a lot, Mr. Voidman. Oh. I should have went for the lunge. I don't know why I didn't. Side note, the Steampunk S faction, while they're standing next to a literal blimp Pokemon, is like absolute cinema right now. It's very fitting. It's very nice. You got a good theme going. I like it. I'm not a big fan of the fact that I just got swept by said blimp, but you know what? It is what it is. Alright, peace there. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so unfortunately, had a bit of a rough ending on that, but we do still manage to get 3 wins out of that, so we can claim the 3600 Stardust, a Sinnoh Stone, and a Beldome. Beldome. Actually, probably could use a pineapple because for some reason I'm always low on Beldome candies. I don't know. I feel like I'm always low on Beldome candies. Oh, right now I'm not too bad. I could use more XLs though. But anywho. Claim the rank awards, in which case we're able to climb a little bit to 2255. Okay, so overall it has been an absolute roller coaster of a night. We've started out the night rough with only 1 win out of 5. We managed to get our first positive set of the night with 3 wins out of 5 in set 2. Dipped all the way back down again in set 3 with 1 win out of 5. In set 4, we were able to get ourselves 1 more positive with 3 wins out of 5. So the fingers are crossed that set 5 will break this trend and we'll be able to end with 1 last positive set to close out the night. Because I also want to make sure that I'm able to end on an ELO that's higher than my last ELO, which right now we're actually under. So yeah, I think with that said, we'll go ahead and do 1 more battle. We'll see how we do. Close everything out. Will we end with 1 more positive set or will we end with 1 more negative? The only way to find out is to jump right into the basic rewards, jump into the catch cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for this set. Need a practice battle real quick. Yeah, if you want to do we could do a real quick battle before we actually get into it. We can stall real quick. So yeah, if you want to send a battle, I'll test out the team that I have, see how it fares against whatever Pokemon you're. I don't know if it gives. I'm pretty sure it gives you an unfair advantage knowing exactly what Pokemon I'm bringing, but I could see how well I handle counters at the very least. Yeah, we'll go 1 round. We'll see how we do against Scraggy or Dane. See how it goes. Alright, Dane. Let's see what you got. Starting things out with a Moga. Okay. I think it was gonna be Aerial Ace, so I'm gonna try and tank it. It'll be Discharge. Okay. Even better. Ooh, next up is gonna be Dodrio. Okay. Going in with Trailblaze. Alright, coming in with the attack boost. Starting out with the Foul Play. And this one is going to be the Livany. Oof. Ah. Okay, coming back in with the Amoga. Ooh, coming in with Acrobatics. Automatically coming in with that Leaf Blade. Some nasty stuff, that Leaf Blade. The good news is we have a little bit of energy to spare with the lunge. I feel redeemed against the Leaveney. And we're able to secure ourselves a win on that one. But yeah, GG's. GG's, Craigie. Well fought. GG's. Vindication. Scraggy, if all the people I battle in this next set all have Leavenese, I'm blaming you. No, I'm kidding. But anyway. Didn't think Foul Play will kill. I actually wasn't expecting Foul Play to do as much damage as it did. I guess Dojiro, if I remember correctly, Dojiro historically isn't all that bulky, plus Malamar with its shadow form has been an absolute unit for me so far. So, but yeah, also agreed. I thought I would need to like side wave down after the Foul Play fired. But yeah. Anywho, I appreciate the practice round, Scraggy. But yeah, and I guess to reintroduce the team one more time before we get into the battles once again. We're starting with Spite Ops in the front with Shadow Claw, Lunge, and Rock Tomb. In the middle is Malamar with Psywave, Superpower, and Foul Play. And closing everything out is Gastrodon with Mud Slap, Body Slam, and Water Pulse. But yes, Malamar's worst nightmare are indeed bug types. Just like Gastrodon's worst nightmare is grass types. So Leaveney, technically, on paper, is the worst nightmare to the entire back line of my team. Never actually thought about that. It's kind of horrifying, actually. Clearly, I was not prepared for Leaveney. I'm still not. Yeah. Anywho, let's see how we do as we jump into match number 1 of the set against literally Becky. Not figuratively Becky. It's literally Becky. Like, don't get it twisted. Literally, I'm literally fighting Becky right now. Like, anywho, literally Becky is literally starting out with the Thievul. And we're able to handle the Night Slash. No problem, question mark. That will go ahead and strike back with a real quick lunge. Get some good damage in there. Not able to lower the attack, only by a little bit. Okay, I think this might knock me out. Oh, not yet. The debuff coming in clutch. Getting us a chance to fire off one more lunge their way. Do they have to save the Thievul, or do they have to let go? Have to let go. Okay, so next one is going to be the Tentacruel. What do I want to throw their way? I'm going to throw Gastrodon their way. And I am actually okay with sticking this out for now. Because I'd rather have my Gastrodon deal with Greninja than the rest of Tentacruel. Hydro. Oh wait, I don't know why I was surprised by Hydro Cannon. I was about to be like Hydro Cannon, but no, that's default Greninja stuff. I don't know where my mind was going with that, honestly. Check out the shield here. It's gonna be a Night Slash. I'll let this go. Say goodbye to my Gastrodon here. Yeah, it's gonna be a return of the Tentacruel. Coming in with the foul play. And take a shield here. Could be acid spray, which is going to be a extra problem moving forward. We are able to knock out the rest of the Tentacruel. And we do have superpower at the ready. And let's not forgetting any Mon in the back. I think we should be good. We're able to clear out the rest of the Greninja and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, there's no point in telling Gastrodon to touch flash. Please do not tell Gastrodon to touch grass. You're basically asking a Gastrodon to unalive itself. Do not. The Gastrodon is forbidden to touch grass. It is the exact opposite effect that we want from touching grass. Anyway. Yeah, so right now we're currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2 for 2 in a match that's hopefully not expired. Let me try one more time. Okay, we're stuck in the error finding match loop. Let me go jump back into it here. Or exit to the main menu. Okay. Gastrodon would have a job. It would be full-time gamer. That's fair. And you know what? I would subscribe to Gastrodon's channel. I'd somehow not be able to pronounce Gastrodon, but I'd check out Gastrodon's channel. Gastrodon seems chill. I don't know. Sorry, take a quick moment to reset my game so that way we can actually do another battle. Apologies for the sudden pause in music. Rank 1 Leaveney clutching the Ariados. Ooh. I can see that. Does it come in with mostly X scissors? I'm pretty spammy. Leaveney is spammy. I gotta give it credit for that. It's wild. Yeah, that's legit. I've underestimated Leaveney and its potential. I don't think I have a Leaveney on me right now that's eligible for Catch Cup, but if I did. Anyway, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against DK Stacy 02. Alright, DK Stacy, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Gastrodon. Well, speaking of. I think main concern is probably if it's rocking Water Pulse, then yeah, that's probably gonna hurt quite a bit. Otherwise, we do have good neutral coverage against it with our Shadow Claws and our lunges. Ooh, Gastrodon coming in with the Bowder Slam. Go ahead and let this next one go as well. There'll be another Bowder Slam. And get straight back with a real quick lunge. Do they have to let the Gastrodon go here? Yes, they do. And that's going to be Mon number 2 in the form of a Fearow. Probably should have salted out the minute I saw Fearow, but at the very least, we could use this opportunity to lower its attack, if only by a little bit. I'll also take out a shield. I'll take that. Take that as a bonus. Downside is Fearow is probably double. Was it? Double charge. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Does spell trouble for me, admittedly. I think, judging by how fast those drill picks came in, I think it outpaces me to foul play. Oh, just kidding. Can I just super power in time? I'm not sure. Yes. Yes, I can. Coming in superpower, clearing the Feeble. And we go back in with the Fearow. We're bringing in our Gastrodon. Does Fearow know a grass type move? I was hitting me with Drill Peck, so I'm guessing no. Okay, oh, it's double charge with Drill Peck. Okay. I think, yep, I'm able to side wave down the rest of the Fearow with a little bit of HP left on my Malamar, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Whew. I like to help him with Leaveney. I think I have a general good Leaveney. I could be wrong. Am I the only one that wonders what a Shadow Pokemon feels like because it looks angry 24/7? I think lore-wise, I think it's in pain because it's like unnaturally altered to be more attack heavy. From I guess the experiments from Team Go Rocket. So it's like technically in pain. That's why we're tasked to like purify it. But then Shadow Pokemon became meta. Anyway. Moving on to match number 3 of the set against King Yu. Starting things out with a Carbink. Oh, oh no. Oh no. I'm surprised that they're still sticking it out. Oh, there we go. Popping things out for a Mandibuzz. Okay. Also a pretty hard counter to me right now. Oh boy. Okay. I don't want to play this. What's his fast move? His fast move is Snarl. Yeah. I guess the main thing to worry about if I do bring in Spite Ops back is that I do have to deal with Aerial Ace, which is rather unfortunate. But right now it's going to be foul play, so it does only do neutral. Ooh, stopping already back in with the Carbink. Oof. I'm in a literal rock in a hard place with this matchup. My goodness. I can't do Rock Tombs, so I'm going to have to do Lunge. Okay, we'll check out the shield here, just in case they're going all in on a Hail Mary Moon Blast. Nope, going for the Rock Slide. Okay. I'm going to get a double dose of Body Slam. That's going to do is going to be the Caesar. Oh, we see MP tied there, and yeah, it makes a lot of sense for Caesar to outpace us on that one, admittedly. Caesar charged up real quick. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, okay. might just knock me out here. Yep. I got a little bit hopeful when Carbine came back, but I looked at my health and I'm like, no, it's unfortunate, like, not happening on that. So unfortunately, that's gonna be loss number 1 in this set. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's all around. I want better moves for Scolipede. Scolipede buff would be awesome, honestly. Scolipede's heavily underrated. Deserves its time in the meta, dang it. Justice for Scolipede to be able to be meta enough to the point where we complain about how present it is in the meta and demand that whatever move was buffed to be nerfed again. Okay, maybe not that much. But anyway, match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Swampert Espino. So you don't have a Swampert, all right. Anyway, first matchup is actually going to be up against a Fur Alligator. Okay, Fur Alligator's cool. You're on thin ice, but I'll allow it. Do a little Shadow Claw escape through there, unfortunately. But we can go ahead and still fire off a lunge their way. I'm actually getting to about half health. We'll take it. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this next one go. Should get us deep into the yellow, I'm thinking. Good. And with that, next mon we're dealing with is going to be the Corviknight. Would I already have enough for payback? Did. The good news is we survived it. And actually are still in the yellow, so that's extra good. Shield. I'll go ahead and use my Final Shield. Air Cutter! I'm going for another foul play. I'm going to say goodbye to their Corviknight there. RIP, but he's done well. Wait, why am I saying they've done well on I'm like, wait, why am I complimenting their Seed Bomb? Oh. Aha! Somehow managed to catch. I hope this is actually a proper catch. And you don't actually have like a second charge move already stacked up. Okay. Looks like they've called it a night before we were able to get the lunge off. So with that, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set, I believe. GG's. GG's all around. And yep, this is win number 3. Okay, so no matter what, we're ending this in the positive. So we're able to end the night and the season with a positive set. But can we end with one more win before we call it? I don't know why I'm like doubling up on my words throughout tonight. But anyway, let's see how we do as we look for match number 5. And speaking of, match number 5 of the set is going to be up against a Steve appears. He is Steve. And he is rocking Cradily. Haha. Get first move with a real quick lunge. Go ahead and let this one go. Should get us deep into the yellow as well, I believe. Rock Tomb, yep. We're going to fire off our lunge next. Do we have the shield here, or do we let it go? Off the shield here, okay. I'll check a shield. Yeah, because right now we're able to outpace the Cradley, so I'm okay with keeping my Spite Ops alive for a little bit longer and matching their shield count. That one's going to deal with is going to be their Gastrodon. Okay. Going for another lunge. Fortunately, I have double debuff, so I don't really have too much attack power in my lunge. But we're at least able to get 2 lunges off before our demise here. And with that, the next one they're bringing in is going to be a Galarian Weezing. I don't think they have anything that'll like super hurt us. Yeah, I don't believe, unless Galarian Weezing knows Trailblaze, and I don't remember knowing Trailblaze. I'm not denying the possibility. I think we beat them in the CMP tie, which is nice. And fire off the body slam, clear out shield number 2. Yeah, they're coming in with another water pulse. There's another water pulse. Clears out my Gastrodon. That we are able to sidewave down the rest of the Gastrodon, and we are able to secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we are able to end in a very positive note for the season with 4 wins out of 5. Actually, I believe the very first set we did was, well, it was an auto-rect, but it was with 1 win out of 5, so I guess, you know, poetically it kind of inversed in the end there. But with that said, we can go ahead and claim 3,600 Stardust, 3 rare candies, 3 more rare candies, and an encounter with an Inkay. Oh, wow. Of all the Pokemon to end on, with a shout out to the Shadow Malamar, who carried us through with the last 2 sets. We were able to end things out with its predecessor, with an Inkay. Well, I'm going to transfer out for more candies. But with that, I think we can safely call it here at 2298. Yep, I think that'll be the end of our... Oop. Sorry, just updating numbers real quick. Okay. So yeah, that'll be the end of our sets in the Catch Cup, and the end of our sets, or at least our live sets, for this season. Started out the night in kind of quite of a roller coaster, and with a lot of salt. And yeah, apologies again for all of you who stuck around since the level of saltiness that I had earlier. Apologies again for all of that. But yeah, we started out the night rough with 1 win out of 5 in set 1. We bounced back a little bit in set 2 with 3 wins out of 5. However, we did dip down a little bit more in set 3 with only 1 win out of 5. With set 4, we managed to get a little bit of our momentum going with 3 wins out of 5. And then finally, closing things out in the final set, we were able to end things on a very positive note with 4 wins out of 5. I think overall it still ends in the negative 12 and... Oh yeah, it'd be 12 wins, 13 losses. So technically ending in the loss, but we managed to kind of balance it out a little bit near the middle. So you know what? I'll take that. But yeah, I think with all that said, I think this is where we can go ahead and call it a night. But yeah, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to the stream. Again, apologies for any levels of salt that you happen to witness throughout. Apologies again on that. Over on Twitch, thank you very much to Posh Queen for the raid earlier. Much appreciated. Thank you. Thank you very much to Crixia, Kurumine, and Jay Jones for the follows. Much appreciate. And throughout the night, thank you very much to Scraggy, Pokemon Lover, Martin Bartonis, Matthew Kershaw, Wex Plays, Goku Black, Sumit Gorai, Zyway, Sarania, Raha. Did I mention you already? I apologize if I did. I guess this doesn't hurt to shout out twice. Cyram, Raikin, Kurumine, Jay Jones, Abion, Trainer Thomas, and Bogdan, and Jilly Royal. Thank you very much to everyone who, I believe I've shouted out everyone who chatted throughout. Oh, and Lancer makes memes as well. Hello. This is your first time. Welcome to the stream. Apologies, we're actually wrapping things up here, but I appreciate you stopping by. Hello. With that said, again, thank you very much everyone who tuned in. Whether you're just hanging out, lurking, or you were chatting throughout, either way, much appreciate. If you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course subscribe to us on YouTube and or follow us on Twitch. If you do want to check out any of the streams that are exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And that's if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as just check our daily happenings. You can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. That said, let me go over the stream schedule we have planned for the rest of this week. Or I guess for this upcoming week, actually. So tomorrow, / today, will be on both YouTube and Twitch. We'll be continuing our journey through Pokemon Legends ZA. Bedge. Like that. Anyway. Following that on Monday, it's been a while, but we'll make our return to Pokemon TCG Pocket. I believe the ranked matches has started up once again, so we'll battle in some of those, see if we still have it or if we have a lot of rust to shake off on that. Following that, on Tuesday at about this time on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be right back here in Pokemon Go Battle League, but this time in a brand new season. We'll be starting things out in the tried and true Great League. We'll try and see if I can get some things set up, like some of the new Mons, some of the new moves that are debuting next season. We'll go ahead and test those out, see how we do. Following that, on Thursday at about this time, exclusively on Twitch, we'll be diving into Kirby Air Riders. Curious to see how that plays out. There we go. And last but not least, on Saturday at roughly about this time on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be right back here in Pokemon Go Battle League to take on all 3 open leagues, Great, Ultra, and Master League. So that is the plan for next week, with tomorrow / later today on both YouTube and Twitch being Pokemon Legends EA, Monday on both YouTube and Twitch being Pokemon TCG Pocket, Tuesday on both YouTube and Twitch will be Great League battles to kick off the new season in Pokemon Go Battle League, Kirby Air Riders on Thursday exclusively on Twitch, And then on Saturday on both YouTube and Twitch, right back in Pokemon Go's Go Battle League to take on the 3 open leagues. But yeah, that is the upcoming stream schedule. And yep, with all that said, once again, thank you very much to everyone who tuned into this one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.